Hey, it's me, the Glittering Prince of Magic, Liam A. Black. I thought I'd chat to you all about bombing. Not like what they do at terrorism, airports, ISIS, all that stuff, but bombing in comedy. I think it's a very, very good thing because you learn. You learn how to be good, you learn what works, what doesn't work. And without failure, there is no final product. So I think that bombing is very, very important. So my bombing story goes like this. Years ago, I was doing very well. I was a child star, and things were going great. And then, as I grew out of being a child star, I realized that the material I was using when I was younger didn't work for what was becoming an adult performer. And that was a very difficult time of trying to rehash stuff, being in between, you know, because you don't want to look like whatever happened to Baby Jane. You want to kind of move forward and progress. And all great artists, David Bowie, Michael Jackson, they all had different periods and kept reinventing as time moved on. So anyway, I was doing this theater and it was horrendous. Everything that could have went wrong, and I was just distraught after it. It was just a really hurtful thing to, spend thousands and thousands of pounds on a theatre show and have all this shit going wrong and people being angry at you and whatnot. But you learn from that. And I thought, well, it makes you appreciate the better shows a lot more. And also, another thing is that I thought, well, it can never be as bad as that ever again. And so after that, I was quite relaxed. And I thought, well, now we know what we're doing. Now, so a lot of it maybe wasn't my fault. You're growing up, you're trying to learn what's what, and a lot of the techs that you employed were just not very good at all. So that was a false sense of security because last year at the Fringe, we had a lot of very serious problems with our show in rehearsals and whatnot. But anyway, we had a show that was working. So come opening night, we go to the board, and my technician goes, Liam, someone's broken the board. They've wiped the board of all your tracks. The soundboard that has all your cues in it, the lighting board, the whole thing. So we had to cancel opening night, and people had travelled from quite a far way to come see my show, and I felt terrible for them. So the next night, we opened, and Ben Hart was there. I think Young and Strange were there. There was like the who's who of magic in the audience. And Jesus Christ, everything that could have went wrong. Tech issues, and then at the end, I was supposed to sing this song and put on a big cape and whatnot, and for some reason they didn't play my track. They played somebody else's track. They played the original song of Donny Osmond, and it wasn't even in my key, and I was like, oh my god. And so yeah, it was horrendous, and it died a horrible, miserable death. And you know what? I thought, well, you just got to move forward, keep on moving forward, and these things will happen. This stuff does happen, and you live and you learn, and maybe don't lull yourself into a false sense of security, thinking that okay, everything's going to be great when there's a problem like that. But anyway, the night after that, the show was fabulous. We got a standing ovation. Everything was fine. We had a fabulous season, mainly sold out. Um, and yeah, we were at the world's largest arts festival, and we had a great time, and people came from all over the world, and uh, yeah, we had a fabulous show. And a lot of magicians came multiple times because they liked it so much. So that's my story about bombing. You try, you fail, you try, you fail, but the only real failure is when you stop trying. And that's in the Haunted Mansion film. So keep your chin up, keep learning, and they say it takes, 1,000 shows to get a perfect show. I don't think it takes that long, but just try stuff. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. What's the worst thing that's going to happen? Are the police going to come along and arrest you for doing pish magic or pish acting? No, of course not. And audiences want you to succeed. They want you to be good. you know, because they've spent money and they want it to be good. So that's my advice on bombing. Just keep moving forward. Don't let it drag you down. And I think when I was younger, you know, if you're maybe doing maybe a few shows a year or something at the very start of my career, and maybe you'd done something that didn't go very well, you'd really beat yourself up. But if you're a guy like me was doing like, you know, at the Fringe, we're doing 30 plus shows in a month, or, you know, you're gigging every single day of Christmas or whatever. If something doesn't go perfectly, then you've got tomorrow night to do it well. And you learn and you make it better. Another thing is I don't do Shakespeare. I don't do plays and stuff that people know. That's not something that I do. I do my own stuff. So maybe, you know, if you flub a line or something, they ain't gonna notice. That's just me talking about bombing and some of the worst shows of my career. Uh, but also, you know, there's always somebody that's done worse than you, and always somebody that's done better. So just keep your chin up, keep moving forward, and just believe in magic. If you believe and you achieve, if you believe stuff, stuff happens. Just believe in yourself, and you know, you're the architect of your own universe. Great Uri Geller quote. And your thoughts become your reality. So if you think you're amazing, and you keep striving to be amazing, you're going to be amazing. If you think you're crap, well, so yeah, just believe and achieve. Okay. Glittering Prince of Magic, over and out. Bye.